ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. So the San Diego Padres, with major expectations, they're among the favorites this season. Chris, they'd love to build on that postseason appearance from last year. Do you think it can be a springboard for them?
I do, Boog, because this team has already got the building blocks in place, and you make the postseason, you know you've got a shot at the title. So the experience will definitely help them this time around. But it's a long season, and they're going to have to do the little things right and stay consistently on top of their game. And that's the best way to take home the Commissioner's Trophy, in my opinion.
And now,
opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. Just a little bit away from first pitch, and today's starting pitcher, Nick Pivetta. What do you look for here?
He's had his ups and downs in his career, as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball, he's going to go out there and give it his best.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-2 now. Got him swinging.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity.
Machado on a Cronenworth. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Back here at Petco Park. And on the mound today, Spencer Strider. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Pulls it in for the out. And there's one down. Luis Arraez stands in.
Strider out there on the mound for this one, and he's a guy who had a really impressive college career but needed Tommy John surgery while playing for Clemson.
Up the middle, it's through for a hit, so they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's Manny Machado. Swing and a miss as he was late.
You know, Boog, Petco Park seems to be transforming into Machado's castle. I mean, nobody's hit more home runs in this ballpark. And Machado passed Adrian Gonzalez for the top spot on the list in 2023.
Man at first, one away. Popped up. Olson gets under it. Brings it in. And there's 2 down. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Strider deals. He swings and fouls one off. That's off the inside corner, and the count 1-2. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here on opening day. That one not close, and the count is even 2-2. And a curveball is just outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Hard hit right side. Albies over to first in time. 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Matt Olson. Fastball for a strike. Pivetta goes 6 feet 5 inches, 32 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2013. Inside.
Oh, that's it.
And that's ball 1. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him looking. 1 out in the 2nd. And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for her major league debut.
Oh!
Drake Baldwin. 2nd inning here, no score. And there's a ball. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1-2.
Good eye in that spot.
That's down.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
It's his first strikeout at this level, but it definitely won't be his last. So, you know, these early at-bats are all part of the process for a rookie. And trust me, big league pitching just looks different than minor league pitching. He still has plenty of opportunities ahead of him in this one, though.
That one fouled off. This one in the air. Cronenworth makes the grab, and that is that. Back here at Petco Park in beautiful San Diego. This place hosted postseason baseball last year, Siggy, and Padre fans hope they'll experience more of the same this year. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Leaping, and it's gone. He muscles that one out the opposite way. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. In the air out towards right center. Harris after it. Hauls it in for the out. A lot of good from the Padres a year ago, but the story for them was coming up short in the postseason against the Dodgers. San Diego was 1 win away from hosting the NLCS, but their offense went ice cold at the worst possible time, and it cost them their season.
Well, the fans might not agree, but that was a great series. Every game had a memorable moment, and it delivered amazing television. Sign me up for another postseason that features the Padres and Dodgers going at it.
Oh, great stop. On the money. Nice play.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Freddy Fermin stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Ball to strike. And delivers outside.
Outside. Ball.
On the ground. In there safely.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Swing and a ball popped up. Albies. He makes the grab, and that is that. But the Padres draw first blood here on the solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. And we're back onto the 3rd inning. Now at the plate, Marcell Ozuna. And a first offering a fastball for a strike.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
Swings and misses at the sweeper. Stays alive.
Well, the hitter's got his timing down for the breaking ball. If you're a pitcher, if you can get that fastball in on the hand, it's going to be very difficult for that hitter to get the barrel to it.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Merrill brings it in with a nice running grab.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Ball.
Just missed. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1 and 2 is the count.
2 outs, base is empty. And a 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And the Braves. As we go to the last of the third. Now it's the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. That one hooked foul. And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That's off
That's
the mark.
that's a
and the
ball.
count is 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So 2 balls and no strikes. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And a base hit. The throw to third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Machado swings through it for strike 1. Lifted in the air, right field. Acuna in position. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And now the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. Golden opportunity right here. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Harris makes the grab. Both runners tagging. Runner from third comes across. He's in there.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Laureano comes up to hit. He's already homered in this game. In the air, right side of the infield. Albies sizes this one up, nabs it, and the inning is over. They pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. There's a strike. Left field. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Laureano settles under it, and there's one away. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Nick Allen. Right through there for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Cronenworth throws to first. That's out number 2. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball there. Here's the 0-2. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on here on opening day. Oh, look at the stop. And they get the out. Nothing. Strider back to work. Swing and a miss as that one was high.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if...
Oh, that got away from him.
You got him.
And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Man at first, Jake Cronenworth will hit next. And that one fouled off. Merrill gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Liner, base hit. Throw into third. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Anytime you rip a line drive.
Now pitching for
And now
Atlanta.
Freddie Fermin
Number
reached on
34.
an infield single his first time.
Dunning.
Fought off foul.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
On the ground, out to short. Throw on to Olson. There for the out. Runner scores from third. And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. He popped out his first time. And a foul ball. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Next offering is fouled back. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Really aggressive at the plate in that at-bat, Singy. He was hacking at all of them.
Yeah, and he chased all 3 of the pitches, Boog, and that's not an at-bat you feel good about as a hitter, but I think we have to give some credit to the guy out there on the mound. Clearly those offerings had...
Throws across the diamond. They limit the damage. Line drive and foul ball.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. The throw into second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Puts it away for the out. So here's Riley now. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
0-1.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. Here's Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Tap foul at the plate. Pivetta ready to fire now. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch. It's going to produce a strikeout.
In the air to left center. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play. And
now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. And here comes Ozzy Albies to the dish. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That's a little bit low. 2 on 2 outs.
1-1.
Just
No,
off
that's
the
inside.
inside edge. That's in there. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that one is lifted in the air. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in San Diego, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the DH for the Padres, Luis Arraez. Tap dances out of the way of that one.
That missed. That's a ball. 2-0.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throw on to Olson, and that's the 1st out in the bottom of the 5th. Here comes Manny Machado. 0 for 2 in this one. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to Olson. Machado out of the play. 2 down, bases empty. Ryan O'Hearn, the next up for the Padres. And first offering is fouled off. O'Hearn goes 6 feet 3 inches, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2014. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here's Ramon Laureano. He's already homered here in this one. On the ground, right side, Albies. And that is the inning. No run. Back here at Petco Park. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. There's a strike.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. So up next, Nick Allen. In the air, right field. Tatis after it. He's got it. Out number 2. Here's Acuna now. That one finds the corner. And it's 0-1.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up.
Bogaerts with the throw to first. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Here comes a pitch. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Harris after it. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Cronenworth, a 7th round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. Bases empty, 1 away here on opening day. Not even close there. And it's 2-1. And there's a foul ball. And he hits a ground ball right side. Albies over to first in time. That takes care of Cronenworth. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Freddy Fermin. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And that keeps the inning alive. And here is Xander Bogaerts. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Fermin leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Ground ball up the middle. A dive. Nice stop. But no chance. That's an infield single.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Now the bases loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Arraez, the next up for the Padres. Base hit, 1 run in already. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 7th inning coming up. It's the Padres 4 and the Braves 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now in for the Braves, Matt Olson. Swinging a foul straight back. Here's the 0-1. Late with the swing there.
0-2.
Up the middle. Bogaerts handles the chance. Fires over to first. And Olson is set down. Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves. And first offering is fouled off. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And his first big league hit is a double. Drake Baldwin with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Swung on, belted. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. A run scores. It's a 2-run game.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
No balls. 1 strike.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Popped up. Pavetta brings it in. 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Profar in the box now. Takes strike 1. And that misses.
That's a ball.
And the count is 1-1. Up the middle. Dives, but it's off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Albies in the box now. Takes strike 1. And that one fouled off. Good eye right there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Got it. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Run out 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Hunter Stratton. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Tosses across to first. Machado is out. So digging in, Ryan O'Hearn. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Dylan Lee, the left-hander, up and throwing. Suero getting loose as well. 1 out, bases empty.
1-2.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And it's even up.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
The left field.
So
Number
2 down
5.
now, and
Ramon
here is Ramon Laureano.
Laureano.
He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
And there's a strike.
0-1.
Into center. Allen makes a nice grab at a full sprint. We go to the 8th. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves. Michael Harris II. Bunting for a hit. Not in time. That's a bunt single. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
In the air, center field. Merrill sizing this one up. And out number 1 on the grab. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Swing and a miss.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Throw to second.
Very questionable steal attempt right there. You're down by 2 runs. Time runs at the plate. Your run is so important. You have to be smarter than that. It can't be playing around.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Timeout asked for
Number
and given
52.
at the plate now.
Dylan Lee.
On the ground, right side to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Pinch hitting for the Padres.
Lee
Number
in his
7,
3rd season,
Jose.
30 years old now,
Iglesias.
and he was a 10th round pick back in 2016. Ground ball right side, throw on to Olson. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Stepping in for San Diego, Freddy Fermin. And that's in the dirt.
1-0.
Activity in the bullpen. Aaron Bummer getting ready to go. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is in for a strike. That one almost got him. Now fly ball to right center. And Acuna able to make the grab. And that is that. Back. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Mason Miller.
Now pitching for
A
the
chance at his first save of the year.
Number 22, Mason Miller.
To the right side. Slings to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. He's 2 outs away. Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves. Fastball for a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
The Braves down by a pair here at the top of the 9th. Popped in the air, left side. Bogaerts pulls it down, and there's 2 away. Here's Austin Riley.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
That one at triple digits.
No balls, 1 strike. No, that missed.
Next pitch misses. 2-1. They're down to their final strike.
2 balls,
The
2
Braves
strikes.
down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, great start to this 4-game series to get the first one at home, but these players know they've got some work to do because they could easily drop the next 3 if they're not careful. Can't get too comfortable. Get some rest, come back for the next one, and be ready to take game 2.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. The Atlanta Braves and the San Diego Padres. All right, Singy, let's get right into it. He threw an absolute gem last time out.
Seriously, Boog. I mean, this guy was nearly untouchable. Opposing hitters baffled all day long. Impressive stuff, and we'll see if his teammate can match it today.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set, and starting this one, Michael King. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count. And to opposite guys, be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Nick Allen stands in now and watches strike one. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Out towards right center field. Tatis really on his horse for it. Drops into the glove. And that. Back here with my pal Singy. Starting on the mound in this one, Joey Wentz. What should we keep an eye on here?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And here comes Xander Bogaerts. And a big swing and a miss.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
And that one in the air center field. Harris makes the grab, one away.
Batting third.
Here's Machado.
Manny Machado.
And that is out of play. Iglesias, the runner at first with one gone in the inning.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
And a foul ball. And 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The next offering misses. And the count now even up.
2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Luis Arraez stands in. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. Hit in the air, left field, Profar. And he makes the catch. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Matt Olson. And that one off the outside edge. Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves. In there at the knees. Strike 1. Baldwin in his rookie season hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was a 3rd-round pick in 2022.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that just misses. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the 2nd game of the series. Swing. Back here at Petco Park, stepping in, Luis Campusano. Wentz back to work. Check swing, but he went too far, and that is strike 1. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. This one in the air, center field. Harris after it. He's got it. 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And that one fouled off. Laureano with a homer in his last game. 0-1 down. Inside, and it hit him.
That ball got him.
So man aboard. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. Whips it to first. Inning over. Padres. And we're back. And here's the veteran outfielder, Jurickson Profar. A swing and a miss. And that's strike 1. Just missed. Profar, who hails from Curacao. Same place that produced Andrew Jones.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. On the ground, right side, Iglesias tosses to first. Profar is out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Top of the 3rd, no score. Next one is off the play. 2-0. A little bit low. Ripped to 3rd and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Harris now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Fly ball center field. Merrill settles underneath it, and that's the third out. Set for the bottom of the third. So digging in now for San Diego, Ryan O'Hearn. Swings through that.
You know, these Padres definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Struck him out looking.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first two pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Line to left. Coming on profile. He's there. He's got it. Back here in San Diego, here's the shortstop at the plate. Nick Allen. Bogaerts fields it cleanly. Over to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Right through there for a strike. Fourth inning underway. No score. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He picks up his fifth strikeout on the hill. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. On the ground, right side. Sends it to first. And it's a 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Manny Machado. That's to third. Zips it to first. Machado out of the play. Luis Arraez digs in now. High fly ball down the left field line. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
This sport can be such a game of inches as we see it right there. Extended and just out of his reach. Had a bad read and a bad jump, and I think that's what cost him. It turned into extra bases.
Here's the catcher to hit, Luis Campusano. Out to center. Harris sizes this one up. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with two gone. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Fires to second too late, and he's got a double.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Next for the Padres, Ramon Laureano.
Ball one.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Man on second, 2 down. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Fouled off. He was late. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Baldwin gathers, throws to first in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Padres with a run scoring double. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. King back to work. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. And that skips in the dirt. Next offering is in for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one the other way, and foul ball. That's out to center field. Merrill. One away. Here comes Austin Riley. On the ground to third. Slinging it to first in time.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Ozuna at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Next pitch is downstairs. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Braves ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Jackson Merrill. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. 1 down. Back to the top of the lineup. Next to hit, Jose Iglesias. 1 for 2. That to right. Acuna has it sized up. And makes the grab. And there's 2 away. Here comes X to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. The shortstop takes a ball. Bogaerts, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in Aruba. On the ground to third, Riley. Handles, throws to first. That's the 3rd out. All set for the top of the 6th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jurickson Profar. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1. Caught him looking for the K.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And fastball clips the outside corner for a strike. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. 1 out, base is empty. Foul ball still 0-2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end. Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Set down on strikes. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th. And we're back. Now Machado up here. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
just
ball
missed. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Way back there. And it's out of here into the fourth floor of the Western Meadow Building. His first homer of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0.
Clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Line drive caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Campusano at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. Hit in the air, center field. Harris. They got it for out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Ranging back. And caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one. But the Padres add to the lead on a solo homer. And it's 2-0. This is Padres baseball on the show San Diego. Back here at Petco Park. All set for the start of the inning. Now, Nick Allen. Handled by Machado. Tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Swing and a ground ball into the outfield, base hit. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning. Matt Olson up to the plate. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
And Olson is set down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Baldwin in the box now. Takes strike 1. Swing and a foul out of play. With the tying run at the plate, here the top half of inning number 7. To the right side, and that's a foul ball. Into the outfield, base hit. Acuna rounds third, headed for the plate, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Bang, bang play at the plate right there. Outfielder needed no help. An absolutely perfect throw to get him right on the money. Excellent tag by the catcher, and the inning ends on an awesome play.
Now pitching for Atlanta.
Bottom of the inning, now the left fielder, Ramon Laureano.
Aaron Bummer.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Well, the count.
On paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
And that one misses up and in. And that's ball 2. And that's downstairs and outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. And down on strikes he goes. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Here's the youngster Jackson Merrill at the plate.
You know what I love about this kid? Nothing seems to scare him.
That's right.
He made quite an impact as a rookie, delivering in key spots over and over again. Merrill even became the youngest Padres player to hit a home run in a postseason game.
So digging in now for San Diego, Ryan O'Hearn. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Jose Iglesias gets a chance to hit now. Lined, and that's a base hit. Safe there, and we've got runners at second and third with 2 away. Here's Bogaerts now. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one fouled off.
Kind of go. Without saying, but stranding these 2 runners in scoring position right here, it feels like it's a must if they stand a chance to win this game.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And that's in the dirt. Now 1-2. The other way, base hit, 1 run is in. The throw in.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Now batting, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
And that one hammered way back there. And that one is gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 6-0.
Well, he did a really nice job of letting that ball travel. Wasn't too quick. He kept the shoulder square to home plate, which allows you to drive the ball to the opposite field with power.
Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Wander Suero. He's into the game with the bases empty. Now it's going to be Luis Arraez. Swings and misses.
0-1.
And it's 0-1. Back up the middle and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
That's a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. And the first offering is not close. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. One run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
He was all over that one. Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how he was hustling, and I think he knew he was going for 3 as soon as it touched down.
2 outs with a man at third. Laureano comes up to hit. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Foul ball. The big 6th spot already on the board this inning. Here at the bottom of the 7th. On the ground to third, Riley. Slings it across, and they're happy to just get off the field. Now into the game, Jake Cronenworth. He'll play second.
Jake Cronenworth.
Here comes Austin Riley. King back to work. That one missed. King still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
1 ball.
Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Next offering in there for a strike, and it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that drops in for a strike. A swing and a miss. Michael King the strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Runner at first with 2 away. Ozzy Albies up to the plate. In there, and it's 0-1. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. And that'll do it. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Throws to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. Next for the Padres, Ryan O'Hearn. 1 for 3. And a swing and a miss.
You know, these Padres, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Profar snags it on the run, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. And now the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball there. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Merrill takes his lead at third with 1 away.
Nope, outside. outside.
Allen. The throw to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Wander.
Pitching for
New
Atlanta.
pitcher on now, Hunter Stratton.
Number 65.
And we all know about his slider. It's
Hunter
just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Fermin,
Off the plate,
the
ball
next to
one.
hit, takes ball 1. 2 out, space is empty. Line drive. On to first. That is the inning. Michael Harris the second, getting ready to hit. Just missed.
I mean, his pitch efficiency,
1-0.
ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires over to first. And a quick out, number 1. Nick Allen, the next to hit. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No play. That's an infield single.
The right fielder.
One gone, runner at first. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. This to third, and that's just foul. Pulls that one foul. The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Man at first, 1 away. Acuna checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Did not go. Struck him out swinging. Now only 1 out remaining. And now Matt Olson up to hit. Just missed. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
They're down to their final strike. King
1 ball,
is just
2
1
strikes.
strike away.
That's ball
And
2.
now it's even up. And that one hit to first. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
9-0 your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Hello from Petco Park in beautiful downtown San Diego. Saturday baseball on the show. The Atlanta Braves and the San Diego Padres. We're all eager to see if his heroics last time out carry over. He was absolutely dialed in at the plate, Singy.
Dialed in is right, partner. Everything seemed to be going his way. Looking forward to seeing if that same timing and energy carries over in this one.
First pitch coming your way next. First pitch moments away. And our starting pitcher here today, Dylan Cease. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year. A sub-350 ERA. And, you know, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub-2s. They're dominating. But when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, you know, good season last year. Opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
That one 95 to finish him off. And now Nick Allen.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
0-2 is the count.
One out, bases empty. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first two hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
So two down, and here's the first baseman, Matt Olson. Just missed. Acuna runs. He swings and fouls one off. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
That one ripped right center field. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. So two aboard and two out, scoreless game. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin. Acuna at third. Olson on at second with two down. And that one fouled off. And that one lifted in the air center field. Makes the grab, and that's the third out. Back here with my pal Singy. And towing the slab here, Eric Freddy.
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all four of his pitches. I mean, you can get by with three if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
Luis Arraez stands in. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Fly ball down the line. Acuna there. Puts it away for the out. And there's two down. Two down, base is empty. And now the veteran third baseman, Manny Machado. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1.
Two outs, base is empty. That one ripped. This looks like extra bases, and that's going to roll to the wall. Around first, heading for two. And he'll pull into second with two gone.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
Man at second. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back there, leaping, and he makes the grab. Second inning set to go. Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Riley is one of those players that made his presence known in the majors right away. He hit a 438-foot home run off a Michael Walker fastball in his second at bat, which is probably the best way to make a first impression as a rookie, Billy.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Marcell Ozuna in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And it's fouled away. That's through there for a strike. No score here in the second. And down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Now batting Jurickson Profar.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side here in the. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Ramon Laureano. Freddy back to work. Swings and misses. 0-1. Freddy measures 6 feet 4 inches, 32 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Not close with that one. Going to count 1 and 2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Right side. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. 2 for 7 in the series so far. Tap foul at the plate. Next offering is downstairs. Back up the. Oh, that got him. And no chance for him to make the play. Let's just hope he's all right. Man at first with 1 gone. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Merrill leads off first with 1 away. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Coming home. He scores, and they have the lead.
Well, to strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
1 out, runner at second. Stepping in for San Diego, Freddy Fermin. And he grounds 1 to the right side. Albies over to first in time. Got the out. It's Xander Bogaerts now. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
So the batting order turns over. Next to hit, Fernando Tatis Jr. In the air, right side. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And that's the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We played 2 full. It's the Padres 2 and the Braves nothing. Back here in San Diego, here is Ozzy Albies up to hit. Swing and a base hit. And that turns the lineup over. Michael Harris II. Next up for the Braves. And that one a little below the knees.
1-0.
And it's 1-0. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Swing and a miss. Throw to second, and he's out.
Not a fast runner on the base path, so this kind of looks like it was a hit-and-run call from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow, because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Allen batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Luis Arraez. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. He's 0 for 1. Ground ball could be 2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Laureano comes up to hit. Grounded out his first time up. And he gets tied up right there.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
That's towards center. Harris has a beat on it. He's there. He's got it. And the inning. Back here at Petco Park as we go to the top of the 4th. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddy Fermin for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
On the ground to short. On to O'Hearn. And Acuna retired. Here's Matt Olson down. Fouled off to the right. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Got him. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Fastball inside just freezes the hitter. I don't think he was ready to pull the trigger. A lot of times hitters are looking away, and that one locked him up.
Baldwin in the box now. No balls and a strike. Strike on the inside corner. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Laureano tracks it down for the out. Bottom of the 4th, and now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back there, and it hits the fence. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
Man at second. Line drive, base hit. Heading for the plate. Now a long throw home. Not in time, he scores. And they lead by 3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Freddy Fermin grounded out his first time up. That's down and in. On the ground. Albies to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Movement in the bullpen. Dylan Lee up and throwing. Bummer also throwing. Out in front and foul to the left side.
Ball one.
Up the middle. Allen whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 2 in this one.
Junior.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Hard hit left side. Throw on to Olson, and they take care of Tatis for the out. Cease back to work. On the ground to the left. Machado throws to first in time. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Ozuna batting with one down takes a strike.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Merrill on the move. Makes the catch for the out. 2 away. Profar climbs in on that left side. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
0-2 now. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now the DH for the Padres, Luis Arraez. And first offering is fouled off. Arraez measures 5 feet 10 inches, a career batting average over 300, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And ball one.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count. Get the guy in the box on his heels.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
Love how he let that ball travel. Trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
1 out. Runner at second. Next up is the cleanup spot for the Padres. Ryan O'Hearn on the ground right side. Albies throws to first. 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Ramon Laureano. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. That missed by a lot. And the count even 1-1. Runner at third, 2 away. And a swing and a miss there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two outs. That's off the mark. Ball 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Stays alive.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. In comes the run from third to add on. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5.
Waste no time there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
First and second, 2 outs. Jake Cronenworth now at the plate.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That's inside. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
One ball,
That pitch
one strike.
started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially
2
for a
balls,
left-handed
1
hitter to
strike.
track.
Up the middle. That's a base hit. Coming home. Fires it to the plate. And he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
Back-to-back singles. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
So 2 on with 2 away. Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Freddy Fermin. He's grounded out a couple of times. Out to short. Whips it across. That ends the inning and stops things from getting back here in San Diego. And here comes Ozzy Albies to the dish. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
You know, these Braves, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
High fly ball down the left field line. Laureano makes the play, and there's 1 down. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup, and now it's going to be Michael Harris II. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
0-1's the count. 1-1.
In the dirt, but kept close. Tag, save
No,
at
he did that.
second.
Safe.
And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch. In the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs. This one in the dirt. To third. On to O'Hearn. He's out. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Right through there for a strike. On the ground, right side. Cronenworth throws to first in time, and that is the. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. So the lineup flips over. So digging in now for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr. It's in and out of his glove. Gets off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Luis Arraez. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
In the dirt. Now 1 and 2. Good eye right there. Gets under it and pops it up. Riley on his way over. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back then, and I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tatis makes the grab. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong, and their timing's off.
The Braves with a lot of ground to make up here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. Cease with the strikeout. Another.
Now pitching for Atlanta.
Bottom of the 7th. Stepping in for San Diego, Manny Machado.
Suero.
Hit weakly on the ground. Allen tosses to first. Machado is out. Ryan O'Hearn, the next up for the Padres. 0 for 3 in this one. Ground ball. Olson steps on first for the out. Ramon Laureano, the next up for the Padres. And misses inside. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Pierce Johnson getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Bummer, the lefty, warming up as well. And that's off the inside edge. And now 2-0. Ground ball up the middle. Allen tosses to first. Padres go down 1-2. We're at the top of the 8th. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. First offering, and it just misses.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Swing and a miss. Cease. Into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Ozzy Albies up to the plate. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And downstairs. Profar, the base runner at first with 1 out. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 2. just missed.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Count is 3-2.
On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues. And now Michael Harris the second. Outside low, and that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And that one pulled foul. 2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Popped up left side. He's got it, and that is that. Braves. Bottom of the 8th, and now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Suero back to work. That's to third. Riley sends it across to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Popped in the air, left field. Hauls it in for the out, and there are 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Next for the Padres. So now a pinch hitter for the catcher, Gavin Sheets, looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. And that's outside. Suero, 33 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Out towards left center. Harris sizing this one up. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Now into the ball game on defense, Luis Campusano. He takes over behind the plate. Allen leading things off and takes a strike.
0-1's the count.
Now batting.
So a man at first. Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves. They say you win.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
On the ground to third. Has some trouble with it. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing. Here is Matt Olson. There's a strike.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Ripped to right. And there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Baldwin stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And that misses. 2 balls, no strikes. And foul ball. That one fouled off. 2 on, 1 out. Fights it off. He'll see another. And they'll do it again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
That one just misses.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Swings and misses. Struck him out. The Braves down to their last out. Here is Austin Riley. Hit hard, base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Tag, got him, and that's the ball game.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. The Atlanta Braves and the San Diego Padres. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go on the hill here today, Yu Darvish.
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out in the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And next for Atlanta, Nick Allen. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
0-1.
Harris on at first. Nobody out.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play move. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Darvish kicks, delivers. That's outside. And 1-1.
After the loss yesterday afternoon, where they really didn't ever get things going on a
Cronenworth. How about that double play?
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Ball outside.
Darvish delivers. Strike on the inside corner. 1-2.
1-2.
Hit on the ground to short. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And the Braves score first. It's 1-0.
Boog, that's a frustrating way to fall behind in this one as the infield single drives in the run. And sometimes all you have to do is put the ball in play and you give your teammate a chance to hurry home.
One run across in the frame so far here in the finale of this 4-game set. Right there is Laureano. And that'll do it. Back here at Petco Park. And now here's the starter for Atlanta, Hurston Waldrop. What do you have on him, Chris?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Luis Arraez stands in. First pitch swinging.
No balls. 1 strike.
Check on the runner. Tatis dives back in. Fought off foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And the 0-2. And that just misses.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
And now it's filled up. Runner at first with no outs here. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Manny Machado stands in now, looks at that one inside. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. And fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And now 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. And that helps keep the energy. And
over to Albies. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Padres leave a pair. They're down 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Austin Riley. Yeah, there's the strike.
Riley used to be a pitcher back in the day, Boog. In fact, fans used to give him a hard time in his rookie ball days because he started the season with a long slump. He'd get messages questioning if he should go back to pitching, but it turns out he made the right choice.
O'Hearn takes it himself. 1 out in the second.
Batting 7th, the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. This to third. Zips it across.
He's out.
Ozuna is out. Here's Profar now. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Profar, a former All-Star, in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he's a native of Curacao. Two out, space is empty. Just off the inside corner. And a count 1-2. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Braves. Back here in San Diego, we head to the bottom of the second. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And Acuna able to make the grab. So digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. Swings through that one out in front that time.
No ball.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And 2 away now. Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Freddy Fermin. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And that keeps the inning going. Here's Xander Bogaerts. And there's a ball. That's to third. Tosses across to first, and that will end the inning. Darvish back to work. That one's in there. That's strike one.
Well, here's an interesting stat on Darvish. He has more than 100 wins in his big league career. The only Japanese-born pitcher with more wins is Hideo Nomo, my former teammate.
He takes it on his own. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Ripped to short. Whips it to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. Allen in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. That one misses. And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there. Welcome back. And take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. High fly ball out to left field. Profar has a beat on it. 1 up, 1 down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Manny Machado up to the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. In the air out to center. Dives and it gets by. The throw into second. Not in time. He's safe.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Here's Ramon Laureano. He's 0 for 1. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 strikes.
First and second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. Back here at Petco Park. On to the 4th. Now in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. And there's a foul ball. Hard on the ground to first. O'Hearn steps on the bag. One up, one down. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Sneaks through, base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning. And here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. In there at the knees. It's 0-1. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Man at first, one away. Goes down looking. Here's Austin Riley. And a slow curve drops in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for.
Oh, great grab on the dive.
Well, he was ready to make a move. I don't know if his eyes were open when he made that catch, but it is a highlight play. Great job of ending the inning.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
The wind of the pitch. He goes down looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Reaching for it and brings it in. Freddy Fermin, the next up for the Padres. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ground ball left side. Fires across the diamond. 3 up, 3 down. Out to short. Bogaerts handles the chance. Gets it to first.
He's out.
And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Jurickson Profar next up for the Braves. And that is out of play. Grips one to right. And foul ball. On the ground right side. Sends it to first. Profar is out. 2 down, base is empty. Here is Ozzy Albies up to hit. Out to short. Bogaerts slings to first. Darvish gets him 1, 2, 3. This to center field. Harris racing after it. Nice grab on the run. And there's 1 down. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
And that one is lifted in the air. Acuna after it. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Luis Arraez, the next up for the Padres. There's a swing and a drive. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Machado, the next to hit, takes outside.
1 ball. No
Arraez on at second with 2 down. To the right side. Albies over to first in time. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Michael Harris II. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And a good start to the inning
All over that one right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Darvish tossed to second, throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, they had the chance at turning two right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice. Oh, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just clearing the fences out there.
Here's Matt Olson. Out to short. Jump throw across his body. Nicely done for the out. One hit. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Ryan O'Hearn. Swing at a ground ball. Throw on to Olson. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Laureano comes up to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a drive deep right field. Out of here. A home run off the foul pole. And we're level. It's 1-1. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something, but really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Digging in, Jackson Merrill. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. And a ground ball to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one is out of here. He'll circle the bases. It's their second home run of the inning, and they grab the lead. It's 2-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Curveballs up in the zone, even if they're borderline strikes, at this level, typically are hit a long way.
Base is empty with 2 away. Freddy Fermin, the next up for the Padres. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that's going to bang against the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Top of inning number 7. And now here is Drake Baldwin. Sliced hard but foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. Got him. Nice play. Austin Riley at the plate.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it. The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And he takes it himself for the out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Swing and a chopper out to short. The throw to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. And we're back. And here is Xander Bogaerts.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 65.
Lays down the line. This looks like
Hunter
extra bases.
Stratton.
Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. So far, 6 hits on the first pitch alone. That tells you something. And, you know, it's always interesting to see how teams attack the first pitch. What's their plan of attack going to be? Well, for this offense in this game, they're not waiting around.
And El Nino is stifled for the K. And now the DH, Luis Arraez. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1. Ball.
Line drive to short and caught.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoked, but it needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
Line drive, base hit right field. Here comes Bogaerts around third. He'll score. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Inning over, and it could have been worse. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. We go to the 8th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jurickson Profar. Profar gets a piece there.
You know, these Braves just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Base hit, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there.
There's 1. Onto O'Hearn. 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Swing and a foul straight back.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit.
Throws across the diamond. Out number 3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Aaron Bummer. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. O'Hearn stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Ramon Laureano, the next up for the Padres. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 out. Jackson Merrill will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. Way outside, ball 1.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Strike 1.
1-1.
In the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the lead off single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
And that drops in for a strike. O'Hearn off of first with 2 away. Ripped on the ground to second. They take the force out. That's out number 3. Padres leave one, but they still lead it 3-1. Back here in San Diego, and the batter will be the shortstop, Nick Allen. Out to short. Bogaerts fields it cleanly. Handles, throws to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team. Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And a couple of quick outs. So it's their last chance in this one. And the batter now, Matt Olson. And a big swing and a miss. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top of the 9th. Hit hard on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. This could end it. And that one is downstairs. 1-2 the count. Right side, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. Quality start, who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory. But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.